Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tyler, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, in this video, I'm going to be going over the warehouse locations for the special cargo crate businesses. While I was on live stream, I got a ton of people asking me what I thought the best warehouse locations and which warehouse they should buy. If you guys don't know, CEO crates are double money for this week. We still have several days left for that. And the CEO crate business, special cargo, is a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. And it does, make a difference where your warehouses are. Not so much anymore with the introduction and the use of, your Mark II and your terabyte to source crates. But it's still a good idea to talk about it and kind of get you guys set up and have a decent understanding about the warehouse locations and what they're all about, okay? So take a look at this graphic right here. The purple icons are going to be your office locations, right? And honestly, if you're starting out with this, I recommend just buying the cheapest office location, which is Maze Bank West. It's normally $1,000,000, but it very often goes on sale at discount for up to 50% off sometimes. Your small warehouses are the green icons, the medium will be the yellow, and the large warehouses will be the red icons. The biggest differences between the small, medium, large is obviously how many crates you can hold and the price of the warehouses. Small warehouses hold up to 16 crates, and you could get them in between 200,000 and some change all the way up to 500,000 and some change as well. Your medium warehouses will hold 42 crates, and your large warehouses will hold 111. And of course, the price goes up. And large warehouses are pretty expensive. They range anywhere between, I want to say, 1.5 million all the way up to 3 million plus. So it does make a difference, on what you're going to be spending and for the actual overall location of the warehouses. But let me just talk to you about this real quick. So when you're starting out, it's totally okay to start out with a small warehouse. That's fine. You can do the 9 crate method with a small warehouse, and it guarantees one vehicle, and you're good to go. Even if you had 2 vehicles, that's still doable. But back in the day, just to give you a history on it, you wanted to locate your warehouses close to your CEO office because you had to go back to your office to launch another source mission. So, for example, if you look on the left side of this map, you have a purple office, or you have 2 of them, and then you have a medium warehouse right there below them, and a small one not too far away from that. So those were good locations. They were close. You could source, deliver them to the crates to your warehouse, and then go back to your CEO office. It wasn't that far away, right? So having a CEO office in the middle of the map made sense because you could kind of put your warehouses around that, all like a equal distance, whether you had small, medium, or large size warehouses. But now, since we have the Terabyte and the Mark II, the Terabyte basically doubles as a mobile CEO office. You can launch special cargo crate missions from your Terabyte. So, you don't even have to go back to your CEO office anymore for this. So you can park your Terabyte pretty much wherever. So now, if you want to upgrade your warehouses or whatever, because eventually you do want to go for a large warehouse. Having 111 crates in a large warehouse, that's the best time to money ratio and efficiency with your crates because the crates are compound. You make more money on the crates the more crates you have in a single warehouse. So that's the overall goal. But it's still okay to have a small warehouse or a medium or whatever. But for example, if I have a large warehouse, I can, do the 9 crate method. I can do the 27 crate. I can get as many crates as I want to, all the way up to 111. But with a small warehouse or a medium, I can't go that high. So obviously, it's what you want to do is have a large warehouse, and you can own up to 5 warehouses, whether they're 5 small, 5 medium, 5 large, or you mix them in there. You can own up to 5 warehouses at a time, so you can have upwards of 555 crates ready to sell. And when you go on double money like it is for this week, I mean, you have tens of millions of dollars ready to sell as soon as those large warehouses are filled up. So this is an example of what I have right here. I own 5 large warehouses, and I have owned all large warehouses at some point or another. I've just kind of moved them around. Now, you see I have 4 of the large warehouses on the right-hand side, and that is by design. I wanted to have all 4 right there because I could just park my terabyte in between, or, located close to the top 2 on the right side and then on the bottom 2 on the right side, and just go back and forth, source my crates between those 2, fill them up, avoid the cooldown timer, move the terabyte down to the bottom 2, and then fill them up, go back and forth, same thing, right? And I have the warehouse at the north side of the map, the West Vinewood location, just because I wanted to have a property in that particular area. But for you, if you are a beginner and you say you're wanting to go with large warehouses, I would not recommend this exact setup for you. This is just my unique setup, just for my own personal thing. What I would recommend is you go for the 2 large warehouses, either on the top of the right hand side or on the bottom of the right hand side. But preferably, what I would recommend is, say you're ready to go with all 5. I would buy the 3 on the right hand side, like I have the bottom right hand side, and I would buy the 2 on the left hand side that are close together at the airport. So you could easily fill up those 3 on the bottom right hand side, and then put your terabyte over in between the 2 on the left hand side where the airport are, which I'm kind of highlighting those right now, which are the Zero Gas factory location and the Bill Gecko warehouse location. So, that's probably what I would recommend overall if you're going to be starting out as a new player. The 3 on the bottom right hand side, you can just park your terabyte in between those. But if you don't have a terabyte and all you have is an office, get your warehouses located close to your office. That way it's just a little bit better for your time efficiency, and you can kind of speed up the process. And once you get your money going, you can move your locations around when they're on discount or sale. And then once you get a terabyte, the CEO office won't matter as much. And then you can just put your warehouses close to each other, making it more efficient to source them in between with your terabyte. And that's the best way to go about doing that. So, do the locations of the warehouse matter? Absolutely, definitely. Yeah, price-wise, location, still, you just have to kind of gauge where you're at in the game. Are you fresh, brand new, just wanting to get into this? Well, then it matters where they are in regard to your CEO office. But if you got some money and you just kind of want to get into the crates just for the content, then just get a couple of warehouses close to each other. Doesn't really matter with the size of the warehouses right now, but eventually you do want to go with 2 large warehouses. But that's, again, and you can own up to 5 of them. So you can kind of spread them out how you want to, maybe mix them up with small, medium, and large and go from there. There's a lot of different options, but that's what I would recommend overall. Big shout out to GTA Fandom and GTA Wiki for the image with all of the warehouses together. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you for all your hard work. And let me know in the comments down below, is this kind of how you have your warehouses set up? If you don't have special cargo business yet, is this kind of going to help you in deciding what you're going to do? Are you going to focus on the location where your CEO office is, or just kind of go with what you want to do in regard to using a terabyte? So will you put your warehouses close to each other? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel for the Ill Surreals content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next one, right? Peace out. Yeah.